Welcome to the Emily Otto Show, business coaching for rebel healers, priestesses, and other witchy women. This podcast will give you the tools to help you build and scale your online healing business so you can help more people and make more money. My goal is for you to enjoy your life and business with plenty of time for pleasure and play. I am over the moon delighted you're here. Let's start today's episode. Welcome to another episode of the podcast. I am so excited to talk with you today. I hope you enjoyed my Burning Man stories. I could go on for days and days and days, but instead, I want to tell you about my Shibari experience. And I want you to buckle up because this podcast is about to get more sexy, more sensual, more intimate, and all business related. So what I'm realizing post Burning Man is that my superpowers are intimacy, intuition, and business. And so that's what I'm weaving for you. And that's what I'm crafting here in this podcast and in my Rebel Mastermind. If you're hearing this, we probably still have a few spots left. I'm expecting them to sell out. I want 10 amazing women on this 6-month journey with me. That is it. 3 spots are already gone. Reach out to me on any social media platform and let's talk. Let's see if this 6-month program is the right thing for you right now. Chances are it is. If you want a 6-figure healer business, if you know you're meant for so much more, if you're sick of struggling and want to figure out how the hell to nail your messaging and your marketing online so that you can make more money and help more people, this is for you. Send me a message. Let's rock and roll. And desire. It all starts with desire. Okay. So you get to have what you want. Since I was 16, I've been obsessed and interested in shibari, which is rope bondage, Japanese rope bondage in particular. And if any of you all are elder millennials, this is going to vibe for you here today because I first saw shibari in LiveJournal. Anybody remember LiveJournal? And I would follow this woman named Midori. Now, Midori is actually like a world-renowned shibari practitioner. I didn't know that when I found her. I just thought, who is this beautiful lady on the internet doing these rope things? Like, what is this? And suspension and art. And it was just stunning. So that was 16. I think I'm 38, 39. And I've always been low-key obsessed and love watching it, looking at it. But I haven't really practiced or played with it much myself because I grew up Catholic and super experienced a lot of shame around sexuality. And so when I finally invested in learning as an adult about sexuality and sacred intimacy, I did an apprenticeship with my amazing teacher, Leslie Blackburn. And that is how I met my freaking husband, was that we were accountability buddies in a sacred sexuality shamanic apprenticeship. We were both dating other people at the time, and then developed a friendship and were clearly attracted to each other. And the energy spark was just so lovely and juicy, and being able to express desire and not be shamed for it was so empowering and so healing. And so this year at Burning Man, I experienced an incredible EFT tapping session all around sacred sexuality, all around healing sexuality with Sonia Sophia. It was amazing. My friend Carla had invited me to do this workshop with her. And this beautiful woman gets on stage, and you guys, she was stunning. She had this gold ball gown. She had a crown of fake roses. And then she had wings. I mean, real wings, like feather wings that fit her body. And she pushed a button and they freaking unfurled. Okay. And so through this hour-long session with about 150 other humans, we did a tapping session, tapping on the meridians of the body, listening to her, following her instructions, following the words she was speaking. And whenever I experience magic, energy work, healing practices, I go all in. I just decide, okay, this is going to work for me. I'm going to follow it. I'm going to trust and believe in it 150%. And if I come to this experience with that energy, something magical will happen. And so that's what I did. I went all in and healed a lot of my own shame with sexuality or sexual expression or expressing desire. in this hour-long session. Okay. And so coming out of Burning Man, this was a pivotal experience for me. And then I had a professional shibari rope session scheduled. There's this amazing man and practitioner in my local community. His name's Cannon. You can find him online. I think it's rigorcannon.com is his website, and go see him perform at the Observatory at Theater Bazaar, happening in Detroit in October. But he was a friend and an acquaintance in circles we run in, and I watched him perform this suspension shibari at Theater Bazaar in 2019. And I thought, oh man, that's beautiful and powerful. And just watching him perform was blowing my mind. And so I had been telling my husband for the last few years, like, I want to schedule a session with him. I'm really intimidated. And my sweet husband is like, yeah, go for it. That's a great idea. You should totally do it. He's an awesome human. So they know each other from like the past decade and running in the same circles in the town we live in Ann Arbor. And so we did. And the session blew my mind. I'm feeling a little, you can read more about it in my private Facebook group. I'm feeling a little sweet and guarded about it today. So I'm not going to take a deep dive into the experience, but it was mind blowing. It was mind blowing, the permission giving, the desire, and the play in receiving. Okay. And so I realized it's the same thing in business. Desire. How much can we receive? Because that's it, healers. That's it, my women, witchy woo-woo healers. It's not about making it happen. It's not about this push, 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 go, go, go. How much can I work energy? It's about how do we receive? How do we call it to us? How do we let the clients and the money flow in and support and nourish our world? And so I've been in it. I created a soothe and empower playlist. I've been drinking cacao and medicinal mushrooms like it's my motherfucking job. I've been having delicious, expansive conversations with so many amazing friends and clients. And this is key: desire, expressing what you want. And so if you've been thinking, I want to make a lot of money and help people, but I can't be a healer and make lots of money, I want you to know that that's bullshit, and you get to have what you want. You get to have what you want, and it might look differently than you think. And that's why my mastermind is fucking amazing and the best thing since sliced bread for healers, because we're literally going to craft you the business you want in exactly the way that you want it. The return on investment for my programs is going to happen over the next 50 years, because what I do with my clients is create the foundation for a business that gets to expand and pivot as they do, as you do. So if you change your mind, if you close one business and open another, if you decide that you want to go in a different direction, if you shape shift a little bit every season, fucking great. We build the business so that you can do that, so that you can stand in your power and create the lighthouse to your work, so that you can help people and make good money. Because if you want to buy the fancy organic raspberries at Whole Foods, I want you to do that. If you want to take your family to Bali every winter, I want you to do that. If all you want to do is run off into the woods every freaking weekend and be a wild witch that's not connected to her phone, I want you to do that. And the way forward is to stop trading money for time, to create signature programs, packages, and services, to nail your authentic voice and marketing in the online space, and to go forth and support the humans. And that's what the mastermind does. That's what all of my programs do. And that's what I'm inviting you to join me in this season. We start at the end of October. It starts in November, the Rebel Mastermind, and runs for 6 months. It is one-on-one coaching, group coaching, support in a Facebook group 24/7. I will be doing live trainings every freaking month based on what's coming up in the group, weekly coaching calls with me, so much juice, and for only $777 a month. It is bananas, the juice and energy I'm giving you in this program. I have literally crafted what I wish I would have had when I was building my business at the price point that I wish I would have had it for. So this is for you. Come join me. I want you to know that you get to have what you want. And Start believing that, saying it to yourself every day. Oh yeah, I get to have a 6-figure business. I get to work less than 20 hours a week. It gets to feel good. Yes, I can. Yep, I get to do this. Because so much in our culture and society and how we were raised tells us that we can't, or that we have to strive, or that we have to hustle, or the only way is through a sugar daddy or a corporate day job. And like, please, I'm here for the sugar daddies, not the corporate day jobs. And this gets to work for you your way. I want to go back to that concept of trading time for money. The only thing you can't get more of is more time. You can't get more time. The time we have is the time we have. So how do you spend your time in the way that you want to? How do you enjoy the fuck out of your life? Because you have this one beautiful life, many others, but this is the only one like this one. So why not enjoy it? You get to enjoy it. And we can do that through crafting a conscious cosmic business that supports us first, and then the world, that runs on your schedule, what you want to do. Do you want to be on Zoom calls? Do you want to be in voice memos? Do you want to do in-person events? Do you want to do retreats? We can build whatever style business you want and make it work for you so that you can do what you want when you want. And to me, that's the sexiest thing in the world. So Burning Man, EFT experience, desire, Shibari rope session. And then I've just been in it, like in the back of the cave in it, figuring out, coming back to center of like, oh, how do I allow myself to step into the wild woman more and more, and to share with you the insane amount of support that I have for you all around intuition and intimacy and business. I am a fucking business strategy queen, and I'm really good at magic, esoteric arts, energy healing, breath work. I love it. Love, love, love it. I'm going to make a list. I was thinking on this the other day. I've trained in over 20 different healing arts modalities. I speak your language. I speak the language of your clients and your people. And my magic is in healing your business, helping you heal your work so that you can go forth and sell, make sales, connect with humans, support them, and get massively well compensated for it, while feeling juicy and lit up and like you're in a constant orgasmic state of bliss. And you get to be, if you want it. So if you're ready, join me for the mastermind. And if these words on desire and intuition and intimacy are landing with you, come join my free Facebook group. It's about to get real lit in there. We're going to lean in. I'm leaning in, and I'm inviting you along for the ride. So buckle up, buttercup. Let's go. The free Facebook group is Business Coaching for Healers and Spiritual Entrepreneurs with Emily Otto. See you there. That's it for today. Share this episode with other Rebel healers so they too can make more money and deeply support their people. Join my free Facebook group at Business Coaching for Rebel Healers with Emily Otto, and stay tuned for next week's episode. XOXO.